amazing. I've got a caramel almond milk coffee. Look how cute my glass is. I got them from this little shop up the street. Hand painted, they're cute, aren't they? I've got 3. So good. Anyway, hello everyone. Yes, I know my leggings are a little see-through, but I'm at home, so it's fine. Not going out now. I hope you're all okay. So this little segment of the video is mine and George's experience of buying our first home and having to wait and stay with family for 3 months before we could move in. The whole process for us wasn't overly stressful. Like, we managed to get our mortgage, like, there was no problems with our mortgage because obviously we didn't have any issues. Our credit rating was really good. We didn't have any problems there. Is that a spider? Excuse me, Mr. Spider, you don't live here. Okay, fine, you can stay. Oh, does it want me to open the window? Oh, okay, just stay there. Yeah, we didn't have any problems in that sense, so that was fine. Mortgage was absolutely fine. What else did we have to go through? The stressful part for us was finding a property, finding a house. First of all, we were looking at new builds, but our mortgage, we couldn't even get a new build. Like, for what we wanted 3 bedrooms, 2 toilets and a garage. They were our main criterias, no deal breaker. So we looked at some new builds. We did look at a couple of new builds, and for what we wanted, it was so expensive, and if we didn't want it, they were tiny houses, so we were just like, no, new builds are not for us. So then we started looking at more, like, not period houses, but like ones that have been built for a few years. So we did a few house hunting experiences, and obviously I filmed a couple of those experiences with you all to show you some of those. And we saw this house originally, and I was flicking through the pictures on the website, and I came to the bathroom and I was like, oh no, I don't like the tiles, no. And that was back in June, July time? August? Yeah, somewhere around then, so forgot about it. Went to view some houses, and we got bamboozled by investors pretty much straight away on every house we saw. We went over the asking price. Asking prices mean absolutely nothing. If you see a house, if you're a first-time buyer and you see a house and it says asking price 150,000, like, it doesn't mean anything apart from this house, which I will get to. But normally people are greedy in this day and age, and the asking price, they always want more. Always start low and work up, never go in too high. We never did that. We never went in high straight away. We always kind of started and then like bartered, so to speak, and then increased our offer if we felt we needed to. The last house before this one, we went really high to the point where it just like, when I look back at it now, it was like it wasn't worth what we were offering. We were just so lucky we didn't get it. Anyway, I, hand on heart, feel that God provided this house for us, because it came back up and the estate agent actually rang me and said, oh, this house is still for sale. Why don't you come and look at this house? I said to her, well, it's over our budget. Like, we can't afford it. It's over our budget. She said, come and have a look at it. The sellers are really, really nice. They'll show you around, and I think they'll take less. I think they'll like you and take less. They're not about money. They want to find the right people to buy their house. So I was like, oh, okay. Sent my aunt round, because my aunt lives in the area, around the corner actually, like up the street. And we were asking her to go view properties for us on our behalf. and if she thought it was good, we would go up and view it, because coming here from Peterborough was quite a distance and like expensive and blah blah blah, so we didn't do that. But she saw this house and she rang me straight away and she said, you need to book an appointment and get up here right now, it's amazing, get up here. So we went up the following day and came to view it, and I was just walking around this house and I was like, oh my goodness, it's beautiful, everything about it is beautiful, which I'll explain in the house tour video. I think that video is going to be separate to this vlog, because otherwise it's just going to be so long, and I just want to show you guys around, you know. So we just said how much we loved it. We loved the sellers. They are such lovely people. They're so nice. Neighbours are lovely. And yeah, so we went outside and had chats with them, and we'd already put in like a provisional offer. They said, we know you've put an offer in, but if you give us this, then we'll accept it, take the house off the market. Now, what they were willing to accept was lower than their asking price, and I was just like, quite a considerable amount, and I was just like, are you serious? And he was like, yeah. And I said, right, done, we'll do it. And that's how it happened. It was amazing. And then the whole process, our first solicitors had a massive cyber attack and all their systems were down and they couldn't do anything, nothing at all. Couldn't call them, couldn't contact them, and we went with in-house solicitors with this, with the estate agents, which we went with them because we knew nothing about house buying. We knew nothing about what solicitors charged, how long they took, and basically I just wanted someone to just do it for me, make it as easy as possible. Like, making things as easy and as less stressful as possible is the way forward in my life. So I just went with the in-house solicitors. So we were waiting for these computers to come back up and running, and they weren't. So the estate agent said, look, you can either cancel and find a solicitor yourself and start again, or we can change conveyances to a different law firm within in-house. So I said, okay, just do that. Will we have to start from the beginning? We didn't, because we'd already requested our searches, so we didn't have to do that, so that was really good. We just had to start from then. Anyway, the solicitor we did get was absolutely out of this world incredible. Like, she was so good. She had everything done, searches, like everything, all paperwork, contracts, everything done within 2 weeks. We were ready to move in on the 14th of Jan. Like, everything was ready, contract signed, bish bash bosh, everything done, money ready, sorted. She was just amazing. So then we were all ready to go. She contacted the seller solicitors and they didn't really respond to her, so we were just like, okay, well, we'll wait. And then the sellers rang me because we've got a really good relationship with them, which is really nice. And they basically said, oh, our solicitors have told us that they're not going to be ready until February. I was like, oh, February, all right. Bear in mind, George and I had to move out of our current residence by the end of Jan, because it was a leasehold and it was going to end, so we had to move out. We had nowhere to go. We were going to go and stay with my mum and stepdad, but for one reason or another, they were happy to have us, but they weren't happy to have Arthur, because obviously it's just their reasons. I'm not getting into it. It's fine, we're fine, I understood, it was no problem. But I did say to them, well, if you can't have Arthur, you're not having us. Like, we come as a threesome, like Arthur comes with us. So then my aunt said that they would put us up. And yeah, long story short, we have been sleeping in their dining room for the past 3 months, and George has been working from home. So he's still working from home, but he's been working in their little spare bedroom on the kitchen table for the past 3 months. And I've just been going to work as normal, and yeah, we've just been kind of living life there, and it was fine. But it was emotion. That was the stressful part, waiting for the seller solicitors. They were just taking their time. They stopped work. It was just an absolute nightmare. I felt really sorry for the sellers. It was so stressful, got things wrong, made errors. It was just an absolute nightmare. We were ready to go, kept chasing them. They couldn't give us really an answer. Anyway, it was coming to the beginning of April, and I went into the seller's estate agents who they were buying their next property off, and I just went in there and said, I want to speak to so and so, and they were like, oh, okay. I said, look, I really appreciate you can't help me, you can't tell me anything, however I need to know what's going on, even like 5% what's going on, because this is ridiculous. Our mortgage offer was due to expire on the 15th of April. Then we would have had to have reapplied, more fees, and literally it would have been a complete nightmare. So thankfully the seller's solicitors pulled their finger out and got it sorted, and we exchanged and completed on the same day, which was level 900 stressful, because that doesn't usually happen. George and I went into town, and we were in there from 10 o'clock in the morning, and we didn't get home back to my grandmother's house until 6:30 in the evening, because we picked up our keys at 5:30. Like, just as the estate agents were closing, we picked up our keys. I was just like, I was so exhausted, but yeah. But after that it was great, and we could start moving our stuff in and having, like, it felt like more like ours, which is really great. And then on the 30th of April we moved in officially, and this has been our first week living here, and it's amazing, and the neighbours are nice and everything's amazing, and I feel so grateful and so lucky. And like I just keep saying, like, this house was given to us by God, so we have a lot to thank. I thank him every single day. Every day I say, Lord, thank you for the kingdom you've given me, thank you for, you know, everything you have given me. I'm so grateful, thank you so much. I thank him every single day. I thank him for a multitude of things. Like, when we moved in, I had this inner strength that I just picked up boxes, moved boxes, and I kept saying, thank you, Lord, for the strength you've given me, thank you, Lord, for the strength you've given me, because I really do feel he has given me the strength that I've needed for the past 3 months, mentally, on Saturday physically, and just now what we got is just incredible. I'm so grateful. And yeah, that's our journey. This is going to be our forever home. We don't plan on selling and moving. We love this house. We don't need to leave. Obviously, I wouldn't say that because we've literally, this is our first week, but people have already have said, oh, well, you know, just have it for a couple of years and then move on. I'm like, no, this is amazing. And I never ever want to go through that process ever again. And I know you say that, it's like when you have a kid, but it's just, no, I absolutely adore this house, and you will see why I adore it so much in my house tour. So with that, I'm gonna go because I've been talking for ages, and I really hope you got some benefits or anything useful from this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section bar below. I'll be sure to answer them. If you are buying your first home, good luck. I really hope it all goes really well for you. I'm sending you lots of positive vibes, and if you have any questions, let me know. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed.